White Wine Wednesday. Yes, we got some white wine. Thank you for that, hubby. Thank you. I need it. Ooh, Lord Jesus. It has been a day. When I tell you I just slid off a plane, I literally just got here, had to throw some, had to wipe my underarms, do a little whole bath to do this. Because, when you be on the planes for more than 2 hours and stuff like that, things can get a little rank. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm showing up, refresh. I'm trying to get some coffee in my system to help hype me up. But then I was like, you know what? Maybe I do need to settle down. That's the problem. I need to sit down somewhere. So I got my wine with y'all tonight, okay? I was trying to hold out and not drink until my wine dropped, which is due to drop in 0. I ain't gonna tell y'all, but it's coming. Y'all better have them emails on check, okay? But I'm gonna drink with y'all tonight, all right? Y'all ready? I need it anyway. I've had a hell of a day. I've been on a plane and in the airport all day. All right, listen, full show. So while I was on my spiritual sabbatical, I missed some wine. Should I say my team missed the wine, but I wasn't on the internet, so I'm gonna blame it on them. Okay? And so we're going to roll some wine back regarding Lori Harvey and Damson Idris and what had happened was and why she really trying to sue bloggers. I said, oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do here, girl. Okay, we got it. We're going to clock it today. Also going to be discussing the Met Gala tickets ain't selling. Beyonce, Jeff Bezos, as well as, what's that wife name? She look trans. Yeah, Jeff Bezos' wife and all them, everybody getting blamed. They said the Met Gala ain't what it used to be. We're definitely going to be discussing that. I just don't understand why Beyonce is taking a hit on this, okay? Also going to be discussing Simone Biles. Milan Rouge. Did I say her name right, Jasmine? I'm good for butchering up some names. Milan Rouge, Meek Mill baby mama. That's better. That's the only reason I know her. Meek Mill baby mama done got called out on social media for punking her customers, okay? For catfishing her customers. And all we did was post a video from the angry customers. Why is Meek Mill baby mama trying to throw me in this? Somebody she want to pray for me? Girl, we're going to talk about that. Also going to be discussing Sidora. Her ex-manager is here to tell all her business, and she just got some new orders from the court, and we will be discussing that, okay? I'm not going to make y'all wait too much longer because we do got 2 shows, all right? So we're going to be on TashaKLive.com right after this, and so listen, we're going to go ahead and bring in the sponsors. Please take a moment real quick before we bring in the sponsors and make sure that you're subscribed, okay? Because I keep forgetting to say that, and my team was like, you got to tell these people to subscribe. Your numbers are great, but your subscriptions, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, yeah, people watch me on TV. They hear me in a car. You know what I'm saying? The subscription button is hidden. So could you just take a moment, if you are an avid watcher of this channel, to make sure that you are subscribed and your notifications are on. That's all we require. And a like or dislike. We don't ask you for no money or anything like that. Yes, we are done asking you for money. After the break, Simone Biles, Beyonce versus the Met Gala, as well as Damson Idris, okay, out here dancing with the stars, okay, late at night. All that and more coming up right after the break. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back after the break. Let's go!
When we're stressed out about anything, including debt, there's so many other detriments to our lives, our health, our family, our friends, all can see it on us. And then when you become debt-free, you can start focusing on things that truly make you happy. It really is true happiness. I've had many individuals make up with family members after going through bankruptcy because they don't have the stress. It really changes your mindset, and it allows you to have the freedom, the mental freedom, to take care of what's really important. And I certainly recommend it for everybody because, as we all know, life is too short.
We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have to supplement this particular vitamin D that I travel with all the time, and I make sure that I never run out of, is 10,000 IUs, gluten-free, vegetarian, has a vitamin E and vitamin C base, okay? And so it's very highly absorbable. There are some fantastic reviews on shoptkdeals.com of women who claim that they couldn't even lift their arms. And by taking vitamin D3, which helps your body to absorb calcium, and the calcium feeds the bones, they can now raise their arms, they're less pain and things like that.
This is Bilal part 4 right now.
I believe so.
You are right now in the heat of a serious legal battle between you and Jada Pinkett.
Yes.
I did not think it was gonna make it that far.
Nobody.
Because, you know, celebrities have certain privileges and protections.
I have a bunch of information that is not acceptable for court. I do have sexual videos. I do have phone calls. I'm saying this with no alleged or anything, and there's many other tapes that I have.
Why hasn't she sued you back? She said she was gonna sue you.
She said that her lawyers told her not to. Of course they told you not to sue me, because you have no merit. I dare anybody, Jada, Will, Tyrese, Alfonso, there are other more celebrities in the book, and man, I wish one of y'all, because they know I'm willing to die.
You describing Will
Tasha, God damn.
I thought that's what you said in the interview. I'm not crazy. But loud.
Okay, so are there tapes that exist? The tape that exists, Will is.
And we are back. I'm loving that I got my big wine glass back, baby. Look at that thing. I can't even drink out of it because I may swallow one of these diamonds on here, and I ain't finna do that today because I know it's a lot of haters out here that would love to see me choke on live. Not today. Not today. I done clocked y'all. Okay, so listen, real quick before we get into the wine, don't forget, guys, the show is also sponsored in part by Inez Elizabeth Beauty. These are hydrolonic, am I saying this right? Glycolic, koji acid drops that I use on my face and on dark spots on my neck and on my face. So a lot of people are always asking, Tasha, how do you stay blemish free? It is from a black esthetician, black-owned made product. Inez Elizabeth Beauty is called the Brighten Up Serum. Put them directly only on the spots because it'll lighten it up, and you don't want to light up spots that don't need lightening, okay? And so this is a very strong product. Don't go out in the sun. Put some sunscreen on after, and voila, after about 7 days, I start to see big differences, okay? And so you guys know I get on here all the time with no makeup on. I put it on today because my eyes was baggy because I was flying all day, okay? Inez Elizabeth Beauty, all right? Brighten Up Serum. All right, so let's get into it real quick. Simone Biles. Y'all ever wondering why these celebrities is broke, okay? Here's the reason. We got a video with her, right? Here's the reason. Here's the reason.
But like, is it this expensive? Okay. So I just recently had a red carpet event with the stylist fee, hair and makeup team. My grand total, any guesses? I'll wait. Probably higher than what you're thinking. Keep going. Yeah, $22,000. Actually 23, but I just want to know. What is that? Oh, just lint. I just want to know. Is that fucking normal? But baby, if that's normal, and I get inflation, like I get prices these days have gone up. But if that's the new norm, y'all can have it. Y'all will
Jasmine,
never
please
see
tell
me
me
out
we
of
got a
that
picture of
event.
this $23,000
I'm gonna say my
look.
ass right here.
This is the 20. They put her on a prom dress. I would have liked to see a full body. I know we run into copyright issues with that, especially if it's a Getty's image. So I get it, but I'm appalled that somebody would spend $23,000 to look the same. We did this for prom. Do y'all see $23,000 worth of clothes, jewelry, makeup, hair? I mean, hell, we got this hairdo for $40 back in the day at the beauty shop. What is it, a French roll in the back? They just curled it once here. The makeup will look a little extra powdery, look like a little extra casket ready powder. Yeah? I mean, Simone Biles is already beautiful, but $23,000 for a red carpet event, they're not paying you to come out there. They're not even giving you free seats. They're not giving you free food. These award shows stand to make money off of vanity-seeking. What is the other word that I'm looking for? Validation-seeking people, which means the people that want to be seen, that want to be all up in the video, that want to feel like somebody. See, I was fine growing up Because I knew, first of all, I didn't do anything that was award worthy except for participation. You know how they used to give out the participation award at the award ceremonies? I'm like, why am I here? Because you came. I don't want no award just because I came. Well, you got to see the people that actually did great. Bring their parents on up in there. That's what these award shows are about. It's like, you want to be somebody. So I'm going to let you know that our organization behind the scenes lets you know that you are somebody. And to award you for being somebody, we want you to come and spend money on our event so we can help make money from sponsorships and brands and things like that, okay? Because that's how they sell the show. When you see, oh, sponsored in part by Verizon, these celebrities don't get none of that money because they're leveraging the celebrities and their fan bases to watch them receive such award, but yet they ain't sharing none of the advertising revenue with anybody. But at the end of the day, you stuck with a $23,000 bill that you done gave to, I'm sure your team was either Asian or white, to put you together to look like you already look. So if you're ever wondering why, what's that black gay artist, the one that said when they asked him about Nicki Minaj, he was like, F her, fuck her. Thank you, Jasmine. Billy Porter, remember when Billy Porter was like, oh my God, I done all this, but I'm homeless? Because they spend so much money just to be in the room to say that I was there, and then they forget that the rent is due. Put something up for a rainy day. But meanwhile, everybody that spent all this money getting them together, getting them into the room, whether they're publicists, designers, hairstylists, photographer, any and everybody, ain't nobody contributing to the bottom line. That's why you ain't gonna see me out there. I'm telling you, I'm not going. Even if I'm not going. You still got to get my flight. I got to have my team with me. Got to have security, makeup, gowns. Now she got it. Simone Biles got it, but there's a lot of celebrities that don't. But she was in for a rude awakening because now that she's out of the limelight and she's primarily a wag, I think honestly she should be restructuring her deals like how Sierra got them, because Sierra's at the point now where she gets paid to come out. I don't know if y'all noticed, Sierra be everywhere, anywhere, and everywhere. Now, if she was smart because of her longevity in the business, she would be getting paid for it. But something tells me, and a few people that have been close to Sierra's team, that she gets paid to come out there. So she actually charges to be on your red carpet, her and her husband. But I guess because Simone Biles has never did this before, you gotta give a little bit to give us a little bit. We gotta see that your fans are gonna follow you to that red carpet and care about what we're gonna ask you on this red carpet. But $23,000, y'all got it? Y'all got it? Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Was it worth it? Is it given to? I know a girl right now in Panama City, Florida, that would have got her ready for a full $800. Prom dress, makeup, updo it all. Would have had her ready. I done seen prom girls eat better than this. I'm not saying she's not ugly. I'm just saying. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments real quick. Please double check that you are subscribed to this channel. And if you're not, please subscribe. How are y'all doing today? And make sure you like this video, okay? Whew, child, it is hot here in Florida. Hot. You said, what is a wag? Wife and girlfriend to, I guess, the NFL sports. So they call them a wag. That's their full-time job, okay? So, yes. You said Zendaya, she needs your stylist. Yeah, oh, yeah, La Roche, but Zendaya, she's just, I think Zendaya can wear anything, and she's still gonna look good. You know, that's just how it is. So, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all said $23K and paid for 3 years at junior community college. Yup, it sure will. At some top universities now, it sure will, okay? Why is it 2,000 of y'all in here and only 86 likes? Come on, y'all, don't make me 22, almost 2,400 of y'all. Come on now, damn. No, y'all mad at me about that Nicki Minaj thing, but I said I'm sorry. Did you see my post, Jasmine? I said I'm sorry. They dragged me like hell on the radio yesterday. Matter of fact, put Nicki up real quick. Let me slide this in real quick, okay? So, the only reason I'm saying I'm changing is because of y'all, okay? Y'all pay the bills. You understand what I'm saying? She don't. although we do have a colleagueship, at the end of the day, my winos are always right. Even when I'm right, even when I'm wrong, you guys are always right. And if you are a viewer watching my show and you're picking up something that you feel gets in the way of me doing my job to the very best of my ability, then y'all have the right to say something. And you did. You spoke. Yesterday morning when I was on the radio, okay, and I streamed some of the radio show live, y'all were up in arms about how I came to bat for Nikki in this whole marriage situation. Okay? And this whole alleged divorce with a baby dad, with her husband, and him being a baby father to somebody else. Now, Kenny got a couple kids, okay? Her baby ain't the only baby. So it ain't the first time he done made a baby. If he made a baby on the side, it ain't gonna be the last, okay? But I do know that you guys were upset at how I handled the Megan Thee Stallion reporting. You also were upset at how I handled Nicki Minaj. Now, I've been on a spiritual sabbatical. And I said I am going to be open to constructive criticism because at the end of the day, the platform is not about me. I'm not here trying to be famous, trying to be seen or anything like that. I'm just trying to facilitate an environment where we as people can come together and just have a good time and learn about life and drink, smoke, whatever it is that we do. This is the part of the channel, okay? But if y'all feel like I'm way too far left or way too far right, I am going to ensure that I bring it back in the middle, okay? And so you guys have spoken. I will be making some aggressive changes, and so it is what it is. I don't know what else to say. Now, you guys know, if you really know the channel, I have told Nikki personally that I felt like marrying Kenny was a bad idea because it overshadows her brand, just like the politics overshadow her brand. There was a time when Nikki used to just be all about the music. She wouldn't, there was a time we didn't even know who Safari was, remember? I was just like, who is this guy dancing beside Nikki? Like, he kind of feminine. And then it came out like, wait, that was her man the entire time? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. And these are some of the conversations that I have with her, is that we need to start leaving personal life in the background. Because people didn't fall in love with you based on who you stood next to, who your baby daddy was, who your boyfriend was. Nikki has always had a weird choice in boyfriends. Like, for the type of woman and the caliber of person she is, the choice in men have been really below the bar. And this is no shot at Kenny, but like I said, if the shoe was on the other foot, I don't think Kenny, and I've said it before, would go to bat the way Nikki is going to bat. So, going forward, the same shit that I tell her to her face, I will definitely share what I tell her. But let's be honest here. I don't see one publication besides me that offers a fair reporting on her. Every other publication is bashing her. Name one major publication out here that gives her a fair reporting. And this is a black woman that built her business from the ground, that you guys fell in love with, didn't fall in love with her husband, didn't fall in love with her brother, didn't fall in love with none of that. You fell in love with her art. But when you look at how the industry does her, and they don't report nothing good about her, it's like, I'm a black woman, I see it from all sides, and I'm like, she got enough of everybody dragging her. Can we just have one person that kind of sees it from an insight that maybe y'all don't get to see? So, you know, y'all gonna get a very different Tasha, and I'll start sharing, you know, exactly what I'm saying to her in her face, but I'm not going to bash her. I'm not. And I'm not gonna bash Megan anymore, because you guys claimed I bashed her too. Okay, so, you know, welcome to the new Tasha. How was my speech, Jasmine? It's pretty good? Okay. All right, cool. Why is it so hot today? Or is it the wine and the coffee in me, Jasmine? I got wine and coffee. Jesus. Lord have mercy. And I'm 44. That don't make it easy, okay? So, moving on. Who's next? Met Gala. So Beyonce is catching backlash, claiming that ever since Anna Wintour stepped down, in her colleagues, Anna Wintour, you know, she had to step down. Somebody was gonna eventually pull that wig off her head, and you was gonna see that peach fuzz. You were gonna see a bald head with freckles and wrinkles, and it was just scattered hair. Somebody was eventually gonna take off them glasses and pull and just. You know, maybe their dress will just get caught and her wig gonna come off and you'll be like, Anna, oh my God. Like, so she had to exit the Met Gala gracefully, okay? Without any embarrassing moments. She's made it this long. And she clocked out when black folks brought her the biggest check ever, which was last year. They did amazing. Now, since she has stepped down and her other colleagues have stepped down because they're just too old, they out of touch. Vogue is not what it used to be. I remember everybody wanted to be on Vogue. Everybody, Vogue. But there's new designers that are coming now, okay? And everybody's coming up. And yeah, Anna Wintour's name holds a lot of weight in the fashion industry, but we got to move out of the way. You know what I'm saying? So other people can come up and grow. And so for her to appoint Venus Williams, who that white girl? Nicole Kidman, see, I forgot all about her. And Beyonce and Jeff Bezos and his wife as, you know, co-chairs of the Met Gala. I'm like, first of all, how do you go from being experienced designers and gatekeepers to the design industry, to the fashion industry, to none of these people here can't dress? I have never seen anything on Venus Williams and wow, she looks great. I've never seen Nicole Kidman and she gives me one of those little Baywatch blonde hair girls. She just happened to be bleached. Her skin is the same color as I have, and with red lipsticks. Okay, she's beautiful. Okay, according to white folks. Okay, cool. That's your opinion. Beyonce, huh? People think Kelly looked better. You know, I'm just saying, there's a genuine argument online. But when we come, and Kelly really does dress better than Beyonce. Let's just keep it 100. Like, when you really look at Kelly's fashion, her physique, her body, it stays the same. Beyonce, she goes on tour. She looks okay. She wears about 4 to 5 Spanx. Just suck it in like a Capri Sun, you know? Squeeze Capri Sun. And then as soon as she off tour, y'all talking about she pregnant. And this lady is about to walk the Met Gala, and y'all talking about she look bloated and pregnant and fat. She ain't never had titties before. I don't know where the titties came from. Them twins. It was them twins. Them twins did that. She had to make milk, you know. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is she gonna wear? Like, cause she ain't even watching her way for the Met Gala. Cause you know, back in the fashion industry, hell, they ain't even want to let Tyra in. They ain't even want to let Naomi Campbell in because they said it was too thick. I said, Naomi Campbell too thick? White men only want her. You know they love them skinny black girls. But now they saying that the tables aren't selling. Tables are going for $100,000 a table for tables of like just 1 or 2, $350,000 for a table of 10. Designers ain't got the money to do it. And besides, there are just several factors here at play. Couple things, okay? I made some notes. Now, apparently Jeff Bezos and his wife and Amazon are being boycotted around the world. Yeah. Apparently, this has to do with their worker exploitation and alleged immigration tech ties in India. Yeah, they don't want them people, and fashion wear. When did Amazon? Who goes to Amazon and say, "Girl, I'm finna go shopping on Amazon to get an outfit for the club"? Who does that? They don't even do that. So why are they co-chair judging the Met Gala, one of the biggest fashion statement fundraisers ever? Everybody in the who's who gonna be there, but now it just seems like they're just inviting just anybody that's just got money, and as long as they got money, people are gonna say, I wanna be in the room with them. They're not even thinking about whether or not These people have an eye for fashion, okay? Also, the price to value equation is worse, okay? So brands used to pay a huge amount of money, okay? Because Met Gala placement meant cultural dominance. But insiders now argue that influencers can generate faster. So, speaking of influencers, I might as well just slide my shit on up in there. You guys were wondering, Tasha, why are you on these radio shows? Well, okay, cat's out of the bag. We are expanding the wino reach beyond digital. They feel that influencers, content creators, personalities such as myself bring more numbers than what's been done traditionally. So you are going to see over the next few years, and even aggressively this year, me and the winos being spread across city to city on your radio. And some other things, okay? So, surprise! Sorry? Yeah, okay. So yeah, and the reason that is because and the brand generates numbers. I say, hey, winos, we outside at the bar. Y'all at the bar. That doesn't happen anymore unless you have some sort of cultural influence today. And I am super thankful that you guys have helped to expand the brand this far. And I was in Nashville yesterday. Actually, I just left this morning and came back. But just to be, outside, standing outside of Milk and Honey and people beeping their horn, Tasha, Tasha, Tasha. And I'm in a restaurant, Tasha, 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 like, it's because of what you guys did. So, it's not that I'm not grateful. It's just that, we're in the mix of the grind and solidifying the deals or whatnot. But winos, you can, officially, it don't matter, 5 a.m., y'all got your asses up. The white folks was happy, but they was like, God damn. What's up? What's going on? What's wrong? Every time I talk about something positive, it go out. Did they miss anything? Okay, cool. All right, so Vogue's gatekeeping power is weaker. Okay, Anna Wintour no longer controls it, so those favors and stuff that she would call in and people wanted to get next to her because her name holds weight, she's Vogue, that's not there anymore. People don't care about a Beyonce. It's like Beyonce fashion doesn't even go together. She hasn't had a fashion brand take off yet at all, okay? And last, the optics are off, okay? And so Met Gala sells fantasy, exclusivity, I made some notes, and aspiration. There's really no value. We're not taking things from the Met Gala and saying, oh my God, I want that outfit. Who's that designer? Their money is already made. Once the designer needed validity, pays for that table to sit down there, they took in their money and taken it back to their museum to fund their fashion schools and their white kids and Asian kids that go to fashion. But ain't no black folk getting no money at all from that. So we're not finna blame Beyonce today, okay? Not today. She did not cook the gumbo. Tina didn't cook the gumbo either. She put her name on it, but she didn't cook it. All right? The witches were nice today. The witches were nice. Say it with me. The witches were nice today. The witches were nice, okay? I'm just saying, it's just gotta make sense. They just throwing any and everybody at the wall, okay? At the wall. Moving on. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. How y'all doing? Let me take a little break. My ass just been running, man. Just been running. Let me see. Whew. Let me see. Okay. Yes, it is White Wine Wednesday. Y'all talking about Beyonce whack. Yeah, I said it, Lord. Support Tasha financially via but we ain't got to do that no more. Okay? Y'all ain't got to do that no more. All right, let me see. I'm looking at y'all comments. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget that I'm taking your questions later on in the show. So please write in unWineWithTashaK@gmail.com if you have questions on your love life and relationships. Love life and relationships. unWineWithTashaK@gmail.com. Okay, unWineWithTashaK@gmail.com. Now, who's next, Jasmine? So while I was on my spiritual sabbatical, doing some meditation and stuff like that, and I was missing a lot of stories, I was off social media. I saw that Lori Hart said she was suing blogs and stuff like that, and y'all automatically start DMing me. I said, what? Why every time you talk about the celebrity suing, y'all think of me? What I do? What I say? So I instantly came back and was like, y'all, I appreciate y'all prayers and stuff, but she not talking about me because I didn't know what was going on. I just saw her suing me, and y'all I just saw y'all saying she was suing. Y'all assumed it was me, started DMing me saying, oh my God, Tasha, you can't handle all these lawsuits. We good, okay? We don't want them, but we good. And I told you I ain't going to court with nobody else no more, all right? I meant that. on my mama, on my hood, like, no more, okay? So listen. So, I guess this was about people saying that her and Damson broke up, and she got upset with the commentary. And, I've seen this behavior before. The man does something wrong. The blogs report on it. They want to sue the blogs and not the man. Have we seen this before, Jasmine? This looks familiar. It's just like deja vu. The man does something wrong, or does something that has us talking. You watching us instead of watching your nigga. And now you want to sue me and not sue your nigga. Because had I would have seen this video, oh, y'all would have known, y'all. Look at this. Look at Damson dancing in the street. This girl pretty. Look at her. Look at her. Child, she waiting with his jacket on. Look at, that's not Lori. That's a white girl. Damson like white girls anyway. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Oh, look, that's her man, right? Wasn't she just on the balcony kissing him for the Oscars? That wasn't too long ago to help make her ex-boyfriend jealous. And now so this is the video that says she finna sue the blogs because you gotta sue the paparazzi because the paparazzi got that girl. She got some nice legs. She do Pilates, don't she? Look at that. That's not Lori. Who that is, Chopper? Who that girl is? Why y'all ain't tell me? Oh, now she gonna sue me. Listen, he look happy as teeth, white as her. Child. Child. What Lori just on the balcony, just with throwing the hair back, acting white. Lori be acting, just what that video of Lori acting white on the balcony, just walking it. You got the video of her walking out the car. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second. Why did I miss this? Why y'all ain't tell me? Huh? How you gonna say something about a lawsuit did me? But I'm just saying. Like, I ain't nobody scared being sued by no damn body. I don't give a damn. But like, this was look at Lori. This was less than 2 months ago with Damson Idris. Somebody she been with on and on. Look, okay, she doing her Pilates too. Look at her throwing her hair back like she white.
Hello, Damson.
What happened?
Why she ain't wait on her man? That white girl waited on her man. Look how she waited by the car for him. Look, she didn't go nowhere. She got his jacket on. God, Damson is outside. Ooh. Is that why she mad, y'all? Why are you mad at us? I've seen this before. It's deja vu. The Negro cheats. We report on it as pages that report on her and her men, all of them. Now you want to sue us So, but you wanna save him. He ain't trying to save you. He outside like Klay Thompson. Oh, y'all, moving on. Y'all, listen, after the break, we got Drew Sidora's ex-manager coming to clear her, okay? Yeah, she said some things about this manager that he didn't necessarily like, and he came on the show to clear it. Also, she has been ordered by the judge to do some things, okay? Also gonna be discussing Milano de Rouge, Meek Mill baby mama, that's what we call her. She's trying to give her a little, she a hood. Who name? Where'd she get that Milano de Rouge? Where'd she get that from? I guess she's a clothing designer and Meek Mill's baby mama. Apparently they saying she won't let Meek see the baby. Don't know. You know, she kind of, to me, it seems like she only gave him a baby anyway. Let me be quiet. Y'all gonna say I'm biased again. Same way these women was out here giving Safari coochie by the pound. Because they were with a certain person, knowing they wouldn't have looked twice at him. Same thing with Meek Mill. But hey, I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be biased at all, okay? Please, guys, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Can you take a moment to make sure that you are subscribed, okay? And shout out to X, because we are streaming live on X, too. Love y'all. Hey, X was showing out, too. They had like 2,000 yesterday during our radio show, Soft Roll. Yes, baby. All right, so listen, after the break, we got Drew Sidora's ex-manager. We also got Meek Mill, baby mama. Who else? And Happy Hour. Don't forget, guys, email me your questions so I can read it right after the break. unWineWithTashaK@gmail.com. Keep it short and sweet, cute, okay, but with the details. All right, we got some more after the break. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass too. Let's go. This is Bilal part 4 right now.
I believe so.
You are right now in the heat of a serious legal battle between you and Jada Pinkett.
Yes.
I did not think it was going to make it that far.
Nobody.
Because, you know, celebrities have certain privileges and protections.
I have a bunch of information that is not acceptable for court. I do have sexual videos. I do have phone calls. I'm saying this with no alleged or anything. And there's many other tapes that I have.
Why hasn't she sued you back? She said she was going to sue you.
She said that her lawyers told her not to. Of course they told you not to sue me because you have no merit. I dare anybody, Jada, Will, Tyrese, Alfonso, there are other more celebrities in the book. And man, I wish one of y'all, because they know I'm willing to die.
You describing Will from
Tasha, God damn.
I thought that's what you said in the interview. I'm not crazy, but loud.
Okay, so are there tapes that exist? The tape that exists, Will is.
All right. Don't forget, guys, if you were looking for wholesale bundles, closures, frontals, nice, authentic human hair, please visit www.fihairllc.com for discounted rates, shipped right to your door, okay? And so this year, I was told this hair could last up to 2-3 years if you wash it and take care of it. So, you know, I don't wear hair, but y'all do. So, you know, I know y'all want the best prices on it. www.fihairllc.com, all right? Now, real quick, guys, don't forget to like this video. I got like 5,000 people watching, and there's only 1,000 likes. Do I need to go back to commercial, Jasmine? You think I should? Because it's like, I don't know why I have to keep asking this. Like, I just don't know why I have to keep repeating myself. Like, help me out. I don't want no more money from y'all. I'm straight. What we doing? Okay. All right, so real quick. Let me go ahead and pull up the questions, and then we'll get on to Drew Sidora's ex-manager coming to drag her and Meek Mill's baby mama coming for me. I'm not the news, baby. I report on you. But everybody want to try to bring me in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. Well, I keep my business off the internet. Shit, keep yours off the internet. Nobody gonna talk about it at all. Nobody. All right, so real quick, we got 2 quick questions that we're gonna read, and then we're gonna move on to Meek Mill's baby mama. And man, I forgot to tell them about Shannon Shaw. We gotta do it on TashaKLive.com and that new defamation case. You know, got sued by another white woman. Yeah, we'll make sure we get that. Okay. All right, hold on for a second. All right. right, let me make sure. Okay, today is my cheating man's birthday, Tasha. Hi, Tasha. Today is my old man's roommate birthday today. And this morning he had got a cake. And when I went, I asked where he got it from. He said himself and his sister is taking him to the movies at 9:15 tonight. But I have mixed feelings because something don't feel right. And yes, I suspect he cheating because he cheated before. So should I leave it alone? Because it's his birthday, or should I say something? Because he loves to gaslight me and my feelings and saying I'm insecure. Girl, you ain't got to be insecure or worry about what he's saying. Just get in the car. We're going to the movies, right? It's an open theater. There's more seats. 9:15. What showing do I need to get my ticket to? And I should be spending time with my man at the movies, right? Get in the car. That's all you need. That's all you got to do. It that's the conversation. Get in the car. And if he don't want to go nowhere, he want to stay home, stay your ass at the house. Simple as that, okay? Next question. Hold on for a second. I think they wrote in twice to make sure I read that one. Hold on for a second. Oh, maybe it's another birthday. Because these are coming right to my phone. Okay, hold on for a second. Hey, Tasha, my birthday is coming up Sunday, and this is the first year I'm spending it by myself. My family isn't doing anything for me, but want me to take off work for a week to celebrate. There's on the real, should I be petty and or what can I do? Big 26. What she said, my family isn't doing anything for me, but want me to take off work for a week to celebrate theirs. Child, it's tit for tat with me with family. You show up for mine, I'm showing up for yours. You don't show up for me, I'm not coming. I'm sorry. People make time for what is important to them. If you are not important for them to make time for, don't you put them as a priority either. Same time. You move, we move. I don't know you. That's it. That was quick, Jasmine. And I'm really like that. I'm really like that. Okay? So, moving on. Don't forget, guys, if you want your question read, unWineWithTashaK@gmail.com. Comes right to my phone. I will give you my unprofessional, untrained, unlicensed therapy assessment. Okay? All right, real quick. My website, it's TashaK.com. Guys, if you want to advertise, we got a book club now. So if you're an author and you want your book featured on the book club, go to itsTashaK.com/advertise or book. And you can talk directly to one of my digital sales reps. And get it going. Thank you, Jasmine, for that. That's cute. Oh my God, it's a gift that I come back and I get a gift? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm excited. You guys ready? All right, so Meek Mill baby mama, Milan de Rouge. First of all, I've never reported on this lady in my life, okay? I don't even really know what she does besides she's Meek Mill baby mama. Apparently, she has a big clothing brand that's pretty popular. And it's so popular that we had got word that she had a sale. And a lot of people had drove out to that sale. And when they got there, she wasn't there. Okay, and so here's one of the customer reviews real quick. And matter of fact, I think I'm going to call a customer here in a second because Milan made a video aimed at me and her, like we did something. And child, all you had to do was send an email, okay? But here's the customer review before Meek Mill baby mama responds to it. Where's the customer?
Man, this girl so cap. Let me tell you how she just played a whole bunch of her supporters, got us driving to a sale that didn't even happen. This is crazy. So I done came all the way out here to Sandy Springs, Marietta. Look, handicapped and all. This is my first time coming outside since my surgery. I'm 3 weeks post-op. I drove a whole hour to get here to this little Milani de Rouge sale. And they not even here. She didn't make no announcement. She didn't cancel. She didn't send no email. In all of her socials, it still say that this sale is today. That guy right there that's walking, that's pacing back and forth, I don't know who he is. But he, so that guy right there, he literally was like, somebody just pulled up and they had drove for 6 hours. 6 hours, bruh, to come to this sale. and she canceled it and didn't tell nobody she canceled it. When I tell you, like, I'm 38 hot, like,
I ain't heard that in a long time.
Like,
Paul,
what kind of stuff is that?
I ain't heard that in a long time. That's how I knew she was from where I was from. I ain't heard nobody say 38 hot in a minute, bro. In a minute. Go ahead. 38 hot.
When I tell you, like, I'm 38 hot, like, why? Like, what kind of stuff is that? Like, what is that? Like, what is that? What is that? What kind of customer service is that? How do you run your business like that? Like, you got people that's willing to drive 6 hours to come shop your sale. I just drove an hour, and I'm 18 days post-op. This is the first time I've been out my house since my surgery. This is the first time I've drove my car since my surgery. And I just drove a whole hour. Do you know how, like, okay. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm, like, really mad.
All right, so all we did was post that. Now, we got other customer reviews, but I think, Jewel summed it up, okay? And so last night, I reloaded my social media, and all of a sudden, Meek Mill's baby mother is somebody, she gonna pray for me. I said, baby, I pray for what? What is going on? Did you get some news that I didn't know? I mean, I just need to know who you praying to first before I accept these prayers. But here's her response to her not showing up for her customers when she sent out an email for them to come buy her shit. And apparently, by the looks of this video, I don't really think she gave a fuck. But go ahead. Here's her response.
On Friday, I was just saying how I really shrunk. I shrunk myself. I shrunk my voice. And because I feel like I just didn't want, like, and a big part of it was, like, being in the blogs, right? Like, I feel like I kept being in the blogs for, like, the wrong thing, I'm not big on that, I just want to work hard. And I, like, admitted that at my event. I admitted to, like, the people that were there. I was so vulnerable and I was so transparent, and I was letting them know that I shrunk my voice. And because just being in the blogs for something that's not true, and it's like, I'm not used to, like, proving myself. I'm not used to, like, I'm not trying to convince nobody to believe my side of a story or convince nobody that I am who I am. It's like, if you experience me, and if you don't know, then, like, I feel like my character should speak for itself. So I just was saying that on Friday. Anybody that was in my event, and to literally be in the blogs for something that's, like, totally untrue right now, the freedom that I feel, I don't even mind addressing it, and it's only because I'm addressing it for my customers, for our dreamers. Because, like, I do want to say to Tasha K, like, I pray for you. I will continue to pray for you. Because to just be the bearer of bad news all the time and spread gossip, like, I feel like that has to be heavy. Like, it just got to be heavy. So you're in my prayers. And to our customers, I do apologize. I sincerely apologize for us not posting about the cancellation. In all sincerity, we did recommend everybody, we mentioned that everybody must register for the sale. So the people that registered, we did send them emails, So everybody got an email Friday to let them know that the sale Saturday was going to be postponed. So we did do that. But our team was extremely busy with the rebirth event on Friday that we did neglect to post it. And I do know me, just even as a customer, like, once I know a date, once I know a time, once I register for something, I may not check my email to, like, see if it got canceled. So I know we dropped the ball there. And I truly, truly do apologize for anybody that was inconvenienced. I'm sorry. And the people anybody that did go, I'm going to put an email in the caption. If you email my team, we will take care of you. I'm sorry. And I do want to say this, right? God told me less success in sales, more success in souls, right? So I seen people just making up the craziest lies, right? They said that we charged them for the sale. We would never charge you to shop. That don't make sense. We had a rebirth event and we had an archive sale. The rebirth event was a transformational experience where I shared my journey, right? Just my journey about my faith and, like, how God has worked on me, worked through me, and just, like, my season of, like, I went through, like, a lot, and I just wanted people to be inspired by my story and, like, how I got through it. So I had this rebirth event, and we charged tickets to this rebirth event, and we had the archive sale during the same time, and everybody had to register. You know, we wanted people to register. We wanted to be able to communicate with people directly about the sale. That's why we wanted them to register, as well as we wanted to have their sizes. But I mentioned less success in sales, more success in souls, because I feel like God made me prove that to him this week, right? This weekend, when I canceled the archive sale, which had over 500 people register for the archive sale, to stick with the rebirth event, and it was only 35 tickets sold. That was just me being in a season of obedience, you know? Because, like, of course, I could have just kept the sale. Of course, we would have made way more money. But it was God making me prove and making me show him that I believe in what he told me, you know? That I stand true to it. Less success in sales, more success in souls.
More success in sales? No, less success in sales, more success in souls. Why did she offer me prayers before apologizing to her customers? First of all, I didn't even report on this story. My blog just posted her customer reviews. Because this was just the most articulate customer. But why am I, like, here's what I feel. Before I call the customer real quick, one of the customers, here's what I feel. I feel like you guys would have never gotten that apology if we didn't post it. She didn't apologize until I posted it. Why did it take me, the devil, to get you to apologize to your customers after they drove hours to support you? Because you're not doing sales. You're trying to collect their souls, not their sales. Okay, all right, let me go ahead and call this customer real quick. Hold on for a second. Oh, Lord. I just love how they turn it into a biblical message and shit. Always, child. God said the reason I came down there. Y'all understand, right?
Hello.
Hey, Jewel, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey, Mama. So we live right now on YouTube. We just played Meek Mill Baby Mama, because that's the only reason I know. I don't know it for nothing else. Meek Mill Baby Mama video saying she gonna pray for me, and she's upset that, you know, she's not used to being in the blogs. And all I did was, you didn't ask me to post your video. I don't even think you knew that I posted it.
I definitely did not either or. I didn't know that you was gonna post it, and I definitely didn't ask you to.
And so she said, you know, what's important now, she wanted to apologize to y'all, the customers that came, but that apology only came after we posted how she did y'all.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's my issue. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Now, you wrote a very lengthy message on your Instagram responding to this video. I just want your response public here. So that they'll, you know, other business owners like her will know, because I'm tired of getting email from social media businesses who just do not prioritize customer service and just stand by their word. It's so annoying, because it messes it up out here for good businesses, because y'all like hit them content creators again. They're not good business people. They're not trustworthy. And so in this situation, I just kind of wanted you to express how you felt about her coming back to apologize only after my social media content curators posted it. So go ahead, Jewel, tell us.
Yeah, so I'm basically in the same boat as you, because I'm actually a small business owner too.
Okay.
So I have several small businesses. And so it irritates me, because it does make it hard for the small business culture, because we get that a lot. You know, everybody thinks that small business owners are scammers and they do bad business and stuff like that. And it's like, that's the reason why, because of what she's doing. So it pissed me off. That's why my caption was so long, because it's like, I'm the small business. I'm the other small business trying to make sure that other people don't feel the way that I'm feeling about you on the other side of the table. But anyway, she definitely didn't apologize. She apologized. And the whole idea was, I guess, for her to try to come and say that she was sorry about standing us up for the sale, which would have been fine. But where she went off to a tangent was that she said on Friday, the day before, she sent emails to let everybody know the sale had been postponed or canceled. But that never happened. Just as you said, I personally, as a small business owner, I know how things can change. And I knew how far I was driving away from home to get there. I also knew what condition I was in to get there, right? So
yeah, because they was talking about you. They said, damn, girl. They went out there. They said, damn, girl, you out there in a neck brace. A neck brace.
I know. But none of those people is on my medical team, right?
Okay.
So my medical team clears me to be able to drive in winter wear to wear my neck brace. So
okay.
If I wasn't supposed to be out there, you know, I'm not going to be out there. So I was only out there because I genuinely was trying to support her, right? And so, but to that point, I'm not going to go out my way to drive an hour in a neck brace somewhere that I didn't double check to make sure that the details weren't the same. So before I even left home, checked my email, nothing was there. Checked her social media, nothing had changed. Checked her business social media, nothing had changed. Called my homegirls that I was told to meet me up there. Did y'all get any notification that anything was canceled? They said no. Cool, let's ride, right? So when we get there, we're there on time. And it's not until I literally made a story and I tagged her and her business in the story that all of a sudden a post popped up on the social media account saying that the event was canceled. And I was like, this is interesting. Because how you make a post at 11:45 and the event was supposed to start at 11? But ain't nothing we can do about it at this point, right? So then I made my post on Instagram. You made your post on Instagram. Both posts went viral. Now all of a sudden she want to apologize or apologize, like I said.
He said apologize. I got to use that one. Apologize.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Because she's not apologizing. You're lying. You're lying. And that's where my post this morning came in. And I showed the timestamps. Because one thing about it, numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Mm-hmm. And the timestamp literally shows that at 11:45 on Saturday is when she tried to double back and send the email saying that the event was canceled. But in her video where she's apologizing, she literally says out her mouth, bold-faced, oh, well, we sent the email out on Friday and we informed everybody. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because if you had, I wouldn't have been there on Saturday morning.
Let me ask you a question. Her clothes really that nice? To be driving an hour and 6 hours?
I don't know. Listen, okay, so I've been bamboozled too by all of her, like, you know, her Facebook and her Instagram energy and how she's like on this spiritual journey. And, you know, she's just this wonderful person. I never purchased from her. I never have worn her clothes. I don't know anything about her outside of the fact that she owned a clothing line. This would have literally been my first time actually buying her line and wearing it. So it wasn't until I posted my video that everybody like dragged this girl. And they was like, nobody wears that. Those clothes came from Shein and she just put her logo on it. That's not this. That's not that. Why would you drive more than 5 minutes for that? You know what I'm saying? So I never knew people didn't like her clothing line. I didn't know that. I had no idea of that. So I can't even give like, you know, like my opinion on how her clothes fit, what type of material it is, if it's nice, if it's bad, if it's good. Because I don't know. But the people in my comments, they clearly know. And when I say on TikTok and on Instagram, it was unanimous. They don't like her. They don't like her. They don't like her clothes. And I don't know what she did to them people in Philly, but they don't like her either.
Well, Joel, look, I'm going to go ahead and get you off here because I know Shaq finna call the lawyer. Because this girl finna say I done sabotaged her business. Lord Jesus have mercy. Oh, my God. Well, listen, Joel, I appreciate you coming up here to share your side. Yeah, call them first. Because normally before I go anywhere, hell, it was a barbecue spot I went to last night in Nashville. It was like 7 o'clock at night. I said, call them to make sure they open. Because people do not be open when they say they be open. Especially on Google and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So listen, thank you so much for calling in. You want to shout out your business real quick before we are in this?
Sure. You can find me on Instagram or TikTok at Coach Me Jewel, and I am a mobile notary here in Atlanta. So if anybody need notary services or mentors, let me know. Holla at me.
All righty then. Thank you so much, Coach Jewel. I'll be in contact. I appreciate you calling in.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
No problem. Bye.
Now the girl gonna sue. Damn. How many people we got streamlined? And we get an average 120, 130,000 people. That's bad publicity. Shit. Damn, son. I know I ain't say nothing, but like that does kill her business credibility a lot. She should have left my name in her mouth. See, this her fault. This her fault now. Now people gonna remember this. See, God working on me too. Okay? God working on me to ensure that I'm using this platform the correct way to help uplift and not tear down. To help uplift. Even though I know intentionally I got a good heart, a lot of people don't think I got a good heart because I am very businessy and cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is a black woman. This is Meek Mill, baby mama. Meek Mill ain't making that much money. She need her check, Lord Jesus. All I'm gonna say, Milan de Rouge, is just do better. Just communicate with your customers or whatnot, and this won't happen. The only reason I'm saying something about this is because you put my name in it. But the last business that did something like this, her business is whoosh, gone. You know who I'm talking about too, Jasmine. Gone. It is nowhere to be found. Okay? So apologize, take it to God. And you talking about you ain't selling, what's she saying? Less sales, more souls. You may need to flip that. What my winos talking about in the comments? Y'all better get the lights up before we get into this Drew Sidora exclusive that we got here. Guys, don't forget, because you guys are always asking me what I'm using on my skin and stuff like that. You guys know that I have the Sea Moss Skin, which has collagen and biotin, as well as rose water on my skin. That's what helps keeps it shiny and pretty and just lovely, because this is an absorbable vitamin. I love liquid vitamins. You won't find good liquid vitamins on the market. A lot of them got like artificial flavors and stuff in them and things like that. This is pure sea moss, pure biotin, collagen, rose water to help keep your face nice and plump. I think I look great for 44. What you think, Jasmine? It's giving 24, baby. Okay, right, baby. Okay, and don't forget, we're also sponsored in part by the Sea Moss Detox Drops, okay, which helps to detox the gut, the bowel lining, and all of that stuff there. Both of these are liquid, highly absorbable, 10,000 IUs of 97 of the vitamins and minerals that our body is made out of. And then it has the additives, which is chlorophyll and dandelion, and the detox as well, too. And then, of course, for the skin, to help make your skin look, radiant and plump and luscious and just golden, the Sea Moss Skin with collagen and biotin and rose water, okay? Use my coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order, okay? Please. All right, guys. Now, Drew Sidora, real quick, all right? Was court ordered. The judge didn't buy that she was going to be homeless with her $12,000 salary to her husband's $75,000 salary. Remember, she was awarded primary custody. She was awarded 80% of the house. Her husband had to move downstairs. Because his kids have missed school and because she's been mismanaging funds, according to, her husband in court filings, he did submit paperwork. He was able to prove that, Drew wasn't being a responsible mother nor parent, wasn't helping with any of the bills at all, and they're separated. And she was sleeping with people while they were married and after they were married, and so was he. But he got the upper hand and totally flipped it, and she was ordered to vacate the home by the end of May. lost primary custody of the kids, can only see them on the weekend, and has to move out, her and the oldest son. So her other two kids are gonna remain with their dad, and the kid that she came into marriage with goes with her. So her family is being split up because she chose fame over family. Yeah, and so yes, it's cold outside on a cloudy day. I'm sorry. She evicted, y'all. So the judge said she got to go. He has ordered her. He did not buy the fact that she could not afford to go live anywhere else. Like I said, she could get a $2,000 apartment. Why are you trying to hang on and stay under that man? So you want all the benefits of being with the man, but you don't want the man. And I just don't think that's right, because what if the shoe was on the other foot? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just wouldn't go down that way. So I'm all for it. Girl, you got to go. You didn't want him, get your shit, go. You know what I'm saying? So she is going, and court ordered to. And in the meantime, there was a little incident that happened on social media concerning her and her social media. I guess she took shots at, is it Kelly or Britt? She took shots at Kelly, okay? And then when she was, I guess, confronted about that, she said that her social media manager did it. And so I called the social media manager, because he took to Instagram to pretty much correct the whole situation and say, no, that wasn't me. You need to correct that. You was throwing shade at that girl. You throwing rocks and hide your hand. Say you did it, or say your other social media manager did it. Don't say I did it, okay? So we allowed him some time to come up here and share his story and a little bit of insight on what it was like to work for Sidora for that very short time and things like that. And so we're going to go ahead and roll his interview. Please stay here after, because I do got a surprise announcement to make right after the break. Right after this interview, okay? So I give you Sidora's ex-social media manager. Let's go. All right, Travis.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for joining us on short notice.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you are, could we call you like a PR manager? Are you a crisis manager? What is your job title? What do you go by?
I think I'm a Renaissance guy. I think I'm a little bit of everything. So to celebrities, I'm like a publicist. I'm a social media manager. I could be a nanny at times. I could be the security guard. I can be your everything. I can be your cook. I can be your driver. I can be your everything. Your everything. Your therapist.
So
Whatever
you
you
just
see.
get shit done. You just get
I
shit
get the
done.
shit done. As long as I get my check, that's all I care about. Get my check and some juice, that's all I care about. Give me my
Like, what
money,
these
that's all I
kids
care
need?
about.
Juice boxes, Capri Suns.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's all I need. Give my
I love it.
money.
So listen, real quick, we're gonna jump right into it. So you and Drew had a situation the other day, Drew Sidora, Real Housewives of Atlanta, cast member right now, currently about to be homeless. And so I guess there was some shade through at Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that shade was about. Can you remind us of that shade? Because I was kind of looking for it, because it happened like this.
Well, I was with my other client, I was minding my business working. And before you know, I just started getting notifications after notifications after notifications, literally minding my business, working, drinking my water, minding my business, my black, bald-headed gay business, minding my business. And notifications start
And what
going off.
happened? Like, what was the shade? What was the comment, though? Because she came back, it was like, do you know what the comment was? I was looking for it.
I saw maybe a comment. I don't know if that was whatever it was, but something about, I guess she was on the previous episode, and it was a comment made by Drew or her new social media manager or her previous social media manager, whoever it was, said something about she wasn't missed or something. I don't know what all it was. That's the only comment I saw. Hell, I'm still trying to figure it out. We all still trying to figure it out.
Wasn't missed at all during the episode.
Yeah, that's all I saw.
Okay.
We was all still confused what the hell was going on.
Okay.
And they started
But you
eating me
got
up.
blamed. Well, she said, but she did take to her social media manager, Drew Sidora, and say that she wanted to apologize for the shady comment towards Kelly, because Kelly was not, I guess, paid. Because when you're not on an episode, they don't pay you. I personally don't think Kelly Farrell has a storyline that's strong enough for the season at all. But she's there. Okay. I don't think they're going to bring her back next season.
I haven't watched this season. I've just been watching clips on my timeline.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of us are watching this season. We're just watching clips. But listen, so she quickly doubled back on that comment and basically blamed her social media manager for posting it, but you took the blame. Everybody was blaming you
They blame me. I didn't
for
take
don't
the
say that
blame.
Kelly.
Hold, let me correct you. I didn't take the blame. People start blaming me because I was the last publicly known social media manager because they couldn't find a manager from Drew because she had so many employees over the last few seasons. She done had hundreds of assistants, 100 security guards, 100 nannies, and the last publicly known social media manager, they couldn't find one for season 16. I'm at 17. So they went back to season 16 and voila, who you see? Drew's social media manager. Ha! Me pop on there. So they was like, oh, he did it.
Okay.
And I'm like, I was minding my business. I haven't worked for that lady since season 16. I did my job. I got my money and I hauled ass, and that was it.
Okay.
So y'all would eat my ass
We're
up,
gonna
and I
talk
didn't do
about where you got
anything.
that money. We're gonna talk about where you got that money from because Drew owe a lot of people out here. So I'm trying to figure out. But we'll talk about that in a second. Hold on, just a second, okay? I ain't gonna keep it too long because I know you got to go to work. So listen, so basically, you hit up Drew and was like, "Hey, I'm getting blamed for this. You
Mhm.
need to specify which social media manager it was." Her current social media manager now is Alex, I believe, if I'm not
Artez.
mistaken.
Artez.
Artez.
Right.
Okay, and she wouldn't confirm or deny whether or not it was Artez because I think she fucking wrote it. I'm just gonna say, in my opinion, I think she fucking wrote it. But it's easier to kind of deviate to say, "Oh, it's one of the gay boys that works for me." I didn't say that, but she
Mhm.
said it. And if you guys are posting on behalf of her, don't she tell y'all what to post?
So during my time, I wanted to start fresh because, as I work, y'all go on my page, y'all see who I work for. I ain't got to name drop. Y'all go on my page, y'all see I work for high end, real A-list celebrities, not no pretend Atlanta folks, how it is with lemon pepper chicken wings. I work for real A-list celebrities who have real careers, who's going to live outside of a reality TV show with real movies, real hit TV shows, real hit songs that we're going to remember the
Dang.
words to, and that we can name at least 5 songs to, okay? So when I came in, I wanted to rebrand her and give her a fresh image. So we deleted everything from her social media page to give her no new look. So we would get the photos, we would create captions, and we would post those. And I wanted to create another source of income for her. So I decided to start recording her every day, get ready with me, recording her in the studio, recording her get ready for the housewives. And we was gonna create a YouTube channel. That's a free. Everybody know YouTube. That's a lot of money. TikTok is a lot of money. Social media, that's what you can make a lot of money from. So I
Brand
was supporting
deals,
her.
sponsorship.
Yeah, brand deals,
Yeah,
sponsor deals, all type of stuff, Fashion Nova deals, all type of
motivation.
things.
She
So I
need
started
that
recording.
right now because she's saying she's home. She's about to be homeless, so she need that.
Well,
But go ahead.
I hope not. I will never wish that on anybody. But
I don't wish
I
it on it. I didn't wish it. Ralph did.
mhm,
Her husband and the judge put the order down. I'm just saying she
mhm,
need that. It sounds like you knew exactly which direction you want to take her to make her financially independent. But now
mhm.
she's saying she's financially dependent upon her husband, who she cheated on, lied on, all types of shit. But
My lord. But I wanted to like just give her a fresh look. She deserves that. She's Drew
mhm.
Sidora, how she wants to be presented. So I thought that was a direction that we should have went. So they would send me the stuff, post it, and that was it. She trusts us to post on her behalf. And by me being in this industry since I was 16 years old, I knew exactly what to post. And, somebody's trusting you with their livelihood, and, you hope you'll post this stuff. But
I got you. So all right, so basically you checked her and was like, "Hey, you need to specify who this is." She said, "Okay." She was supposed to like the comment of you basically saying that it wasn't you because you got to protect your brand
No,
and
no,
your
no, no. No,
reputation.
no, no, no. I told her my publicist because also I'm on the front end of the spectrum and also the behind the scenes. So when it comes to public figures and celebrities, when I'm helping them or helping their brand or if when I'm working for them, I'm at the behind the scenes. When it comes to me, I'm also on radio and television. So I have my own team. So my publicist, we had to come out with an official statement because my bread and butter is social media. That's how I make my money. That's how I'm able to take care of the people that I take care of. So one false move, then that's my livelihood. So I was telling her like, hey, my team has to come out with an official statement to let people know that, hey, I didn't have nothing to do with that. We're gonna tag you in the Instagram story. All we're asking for you to do is to repost that in your Instagram story. you was the root of the situation. People thinking it's me. We're not asking you to post on your store on your wall. We just asking you to post in your stories, and that's it. Everything will go away because they're attacking me. They digging in my damn ass and all that stuff. And I didn't even do anything. And what she texted
Okay.
me back was, she said that due to the leak, which I sent you the screenshots, your team the screenshots. She told me due to the legal action that she's going through, she can't repost anything, but she can like and comment. And at first, I was like, okay, if she can at least like it, and then she's gonna make a comment saying something like, "Oh, Travis didn't have anything to do with it," something like that, and that'd be sufficient. And when I got the comment, only thing it was a heart, and I liked it at first. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is gonna work. But after I start getting advice and things of that nature, and I really start thinking about it, I'm like, a heart is not really saying too much. You have
So
more
you all
followers
you
than
need
that.
to say it wasn't Travis. That was it.
That was it. And I'm like, you're acknowledging my statement, you're giving a heart, and it's pretty much saying I'm not doing it, but I need you to say Travis did not do that because you're gonna mess up my business.
Right.
And thank God
So
I
let me
did.
ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so
No,
I
you
did
go ahead.
also spoke to Kelly. Kelly DM'd me. We chatted on Instagram, and she said, "Continue to be amazing." And I reposted that DM, and I spoke to Claudia Jordan. She said she knew that wasn't me. I have a great relationship with the housewives. The entire cast in season 16. They know my character. They know my work. They know my work ethic. I have a great relationship here in Atlanta, and I want to continue to have a great relationship with these people. So I don't want nobody trying to ruin my business or anything like that. All I was asking, just repost on your damn Instagram story. You had time to write that thesis statement on your Instagram story, but you can't just repost that. And you said you was in some type of legal situation which didn't make any sense. I'm like, well, you woke. You had
It
time to
was
talk.
long. It was a long thesis. It was.
You wrote that, but you couldn't repost a story.
Mm, mm. So, how were you getting paid when you were with her?
Um, from Zelle.
So
So she
she
was.
paid you. You never had to run her down for your money because we've had countless people
Mhm.
come to us saying that she don't pay them back.
No, Drew did pay. She paid a few days late, but she did pay. And this is well, one, I was in a contract, so I don't know how with other. Now I do know that she has some financial issues with other people. But one thing about me, I'm not new to this business. I had a contract before I decided to do business with her. We did a whole contract. I don't play that. She signed the contract on the dotted line. I've been doing this for a while. Anybody that I do business with, you're gonna be signing a contract. And if you can't do this, X, Y, Z, or pay by a certain day, it's gonna be interest. So she read through the contract. We had our people run through it. She signed it. She paid. She was late a few payments, but she did pay. I ain't gonna give that to her. Now, when it came to some other stuff, we ain't gonna go to all of that because we still dealing with stuff. But she paid. She was a few days late, but she paid. I give her that.
What happened? What other stuff we talking about?
Well, we still working out some other stuff when it came down to her music. But she paid when it came to what she hired me to do, that I agreed
Okay.
to do.
So there's some unpaid invoices regarding the recording or publishing rights. That ain't clear
Um,
up.
stay tuned.
We know who you're talking to, right?
Well, what I will say, you don't see it. You don't see certain music songs online anymore.
Because
So I guess
well,
I guess you could
balances
say that
what.
that was cleared.
Okay, that's not cleared if the music isn't released. So that means
It was
it-
released, but it was removed. I'm not new to this, Tasha. I've been doing since I was 16. I'll be 34 years old this year. You can't play with somebody like me. I may be
No,
a
yeah,
punk, but I'm a white punk.
the music is removed from online. The judge done removed her from the house. The house she ain't paid no bills in. I read the text messages between her and Ralph was like, hey, you said you wanted 50-50. Here's the list of bills. And Ralph has always paid the bills in that house. So I had a girl on my show saying she borrowed a lot of money and she had to take Drew to court to get it back.
I know Claudia.
What you know about her?
Me and Claudia talk a lot. Claudia is probably one of my closest friends. And Claudia did
And
not
what
want to do
happened?
that. Claudia did not want to do that to Drew. Claudia cried multiple times. Claudia, I was on the phone with Claudia 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because she did not want to do that. That really broke Claudia. That really, really broke Claudia. She did not want to do that. She really, really loved Drew. She wanted Drew to, and for Claudia to even go that part of even taking her to court or even having to go that
She
route,
said
that
she
really, really
felt
broke her.
used. She said she felt
She
used.
felt used. She was hurt. She was really, really hurt. She did not want to do that to that girl. She did not want to do that to her. That still bothers her. Still to this day, even though she got her money, Drew did pay.
Mm.
I don't know if I'm talking too much, but Drew did pay the money. Drew lost the case. She
She was
got her
ordered
money.
to pay the money.
Yeah,
It seems like, yeah.
she was ordered to pay the money. She paid up. But to this day, Claudia, that still hurts Claudia because she was like, that was her ride or die. That was her friend. She wanted Drew to win. And that still bothers her. She said it wasn't even about the money. She was like, she was hurt. She didn't
Yeah,
give a
because
damn about the money. She
she's
was
helping
really,
to
really hurt
invest
about
in your
that.
career
Yeah.
and pay you when you're not getting paid. Do you happen to know what she was getting paid when she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Because you would think she was getting like,
I do know. I'm not going to release that because that's none of my business. But I do know. Sh- she's been on the Housewives for some time now.
yeah.
But yeah, everybody knows how much the Housewives start off with. So you do the math for
I don't know. I don't know. What is
that's
the
public
starting
knowledge.
rate for any housewife?
6
Couple
figures.
hundred, huh?
6 figures.
Oh, it's like a couple 100,000.
Um, the lowest amount that I know a housewife has ever got was 125.
Okay, I mean it ain't bad for a first season,
So you do the
sixth
math.
season. Okay, all
So,
right, cool. Yeah, that's not a lot to go around. And you got taxes, you got agent fees. You got to keep up with the lifestyle to be on camera. That shit can be costly.
it is. It definitely is.
Yeah. So okay. Anything else you want to add?
How many other questions you have? Because I seem like you want to. I know you, Tasha. Go ahead and drink that red cup.
I mean, what you want to talk about? I mean, I need a whole hour and a half with
Let's
you.
do it. I pushed something back. You got
I
me
can't
for
do it now because we don't have enough time because our show is tonight. But like, I need to get these topics approved with you because I know that you work in the PR industry
Mhm.
and I don't want to mess up with what you got going on. But we do need some wine down here. Look at this glass; it's empty.
Oh wow, that's a big ass
Yeah,
cup.
yeah, we know just a few things. You know what I'm saying? We want to see if you can clear some shit up.
I know a lot.
I know you do. I know you do. So can we revisit next week and do a part 2 and kind of go through?
With who? Regarding who?
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna submit the names that I want to talk about, and you tell me yeah and
Okay.
nay,
Okay.
and the topics. I know
Okay.
how y'all PR agents work.
Okay.
That's cool.
Well, that's cool.
Okay, but we're gonna put this out for tonight, and then we'll come back next week and we'll reconvene, and then I'll get certain topics approved by you, and then I do want to do like
Okay.
a full sit down.
And what I will say is,
Mm-hmm.
um, the only reason why I decided to even do an interview with anybody, because there's been a lot of people that even reached out to me, is not to be the typical messy gay black punk or anything like that. At the end of the day, this is my life. So this is not like a play for me. This is not like I got a 9 to 5 and this is a side hustle for me. This is my 9.
Mm.
So one false move or one false negative thing somebody say about me, that can cost me my livelihood.
I got
And I
you.
have people that depend on me. And I have a family that depends on me. And I'm responsible for a lot of people. So I don't want it to be a situation where one negative press or somebody doesn't clear something up and that stops my current clients not wanting to work with me or potential clients to stop working with me. And all I was asking her to do is to clear this up. You putting the heart, I appreciate you putting the heart and you apologizing to me privately, but you need to do that publicly too. And that's one thing I'm just trying to get her to understand. Clear it up publicly, Drew. You on the Housewives. I'm not on the Housewife, okay? I'm not on Tubi. I don't have a song track on Spotify or Apple or wherever you got your music. Okay? I'm not on the white tick. Okay, I'm not on the game that was played 25 years ago. I'm not on those shows. I'm doing me at my age. Okay, I don't have those BB guns that you have right now. Okay, I'm going to get those eventually, but I would hate to pull out my machetes and start uh, being messy. And I don't want to do that right with you, but you're not going to affect me how I eat. Okay, you're not going to do
Okay.
that.
We're going to definitely put this out just like that.
So
And then I'll submit some topics
don't
to you
hold on,
next
I
week.
got one more thing to say.
What you
So
got to say?
all I'm going to say is do not test me. Okay, do not test me. Focus on winning your case and don't create another case with me.
We got you.
Thank you. Amen.
We'll
Let
put that
church
out. And
say,
we will see you next week. We will
all
see you
right,
next week, okay?
all
So
righty.
I'll have Tiffany, my assistant, iron out the topics. You tell me yay or nay, and then
Mhm.
we'll go from there. Because
All righty.
you've been in this industry a long time. You've been working with them, and I know you can speak on certain things and give us some inside information without being messy. But you could clear up a lot of stuff that maybe
I can.
yes. Okay.
Depending on who it
Thank.
is.
I know. That's why I said I'm gonna give you my names, and you say yay or nay.
Okay, depending on who it is.
Okay. All right, Travis. Bye. All right. Please test him, Drew. Drew, please test him. Please. 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 Okay, thank you. Shout out to Travis. Okay. Real quick, we're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. Don't forget. Bye, Drew. That's what the judge said. Bye. Don't forget, guys, we have just a few spots left for our advertising membership community. It's called Making Mogul. If you are a small business that's already established, but you need extra advertising help, maybe you don't have a big budget for it, this program is for that. So it's a program of other business owners, such as myself and others, and we're all going to help to collaborate to help boost everybody's sales, okay, in this particular group. This is a private membership. Only 30 people are accepted. Slots are closing up. We do close up May 10th, and so if you are seriously interested as a small business to join this, okay, it's only like 8 or 9 months, so you're definitely going to see a huge return on your investment. When you join this, if you get selected, please go to itstashak.com and click the tab Making Mogul if you're interested. And if you are an author as well, too, we have a book club now, okay? And the book club is listed on itstashak.com. So if you're interested in advertising your book, please go to itstashak.com/advertise and to speak and make an appointment with one of our sales reps, okay? All right, guys, we're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. We got an exclusive on... who we got exclusives on? Megan and Clay, DJ Vlad. We got more on that. Also going to be discussing, this is the uncensored show, stuff that's not allowed, okay, on YouTube, that's demonetizable. We have a great relationship with YouTube, and we plan on keeping that even when we go mainstream or whatnot, okay? So also we're going to be discussing, hold on for a second. Just so you guys know, you do have to subscribe to TashaKLive.com to get the second part of the show. Aries Spears, yep, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Also going to be, oh man, you remember the streamer that got hit by the car that's walking from Philly to California, and he got hit by a car, Minister Zay. We spoke to him, okay? We're also going to be talking about Clarissa Shields versus Krishan Rock and Shannon Sharp's new defamation case, okay? All of this coming up at, I want to say 9:30, all right, Eastern Standard Time. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see the rest of you guys on TashaKLive.com. Stay here because we got some advertisers that's going to take you home. I love you guys. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to this video if you haven't. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like or dislike video, whether or not you like the content. That does give us some feedback so we'll know what to talk about and what not to talk about next. I love you guys. I am tired, but I am going to finish up the second show, and then I'm going to get my ass to bed, okay? Now I got to go. Bye.
When we're stressed out about anything, including debt, there's so many other detriments to our lives, our health, our family, our friends, all can see it on us. And then when you become debt-free, you can start focusing on things that truly make you happy. It really is true happiness. I've had many individuals make up with family members after going through bankruptcy because they don't have the stress. It really changes your mindset, and it allows you to have the freedom, the mental freedom, to take care of what's really important. And I certainly recommend it for everybody because, as we all know, life is too short.
This is Bilal part 4 right now.
I believe so.
You are right now in the heat of a serious legal battle between you and Jada Pinkett.
Yes.
I did not think it was going to make it that far.
Nobody.
Because, you know, celebrities have certain privileges and protections.
I have a bunch of information that is not acceptable for court. I do have sexual videos. I do have phone calls. I'm saying this with no alleged or anything, and there's many other tapes that I have.
Why hasn't she sued you back? She said she was going to sue you.
She said that her lawyers told her not to. Of course they told you not to sue me, because you have no merit. I dare anybody, Jada, Will, Tyrese, Alfonso, there are other more celebrities in the book, and man, I wish one of y'all, because they know I'm willing to die.
You describing Will
Tasha, damn.
I thought that's what you said in the interview. I'm not crazy. Bilal.
Okay, so are there tapes that exist? The tape that exists, Will is.
Hi guys, my name is Taniki Brown, and I've been a nurse for over 20 years. I'm here to introduce to you Aftercare Allies. Aftercare Allies is a nurse concierge service, and a nurse concierge is someone that offers highly personalized care in the comfort of your home or workplace. Here at Aftercare Allies, we offer post-surgical care, IV infusion therapy, medication management, weekly wellness checks, and we also act as a liaison for our elderly clients. So I can take your elderly mom or dad to the doctor's office. I'll call you when I take them back home to say, hey, this is what occurred. They have a doctor's appointment coming up. This is what they need to do. Or I have bundled packages where I can go in weekly or daily, do wellness checks, do their vitals, check out the home environment, make sure that their home environment is safe for them. If they're not able to administer their own medications, that's where I come in. If they have injections and they're not able to administer their injections, that's where I come in also. So that's some of the services that we offer. Feel free to give me a call, 917-757-9042, or you can reach me at www.aftercareallies.com. Thanks, guys. Bye.
We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have to supplement this particular vitamin D that I travel with all the time, and I make sure that I never run out of, is 10,000 IUs, gluten-free, vegetarian, as a vitamin E and vitamin C base, okay? And so it's very highly absorbable. There are some fantastic reviews on shoptkdeals.com of women who claim that they couldn't even lift their arms. And by taking vitamin D3, which helps your body to absorb calcium, and the calcium feeds the bones, they can now raise their arms, they're less pain and things like that.
Hi winos, how you doing? I'm the founder of Wild Sugar Braid Products and Wig Install Products, and these products were designed for the individual that wants professional grade products. That is a DIY individual. You can do it anywhere and anytime that you want, all on your own and no waiting. Find us at www.wildsugar.com. Bye.
All right, winos, after months of planning and negotiating, I am excited to announce that shoptkdeals.com is now extended to you. If you are a creator like myself, or maybe you're just a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you're just someone that just wants to make passive income as well as main income, shoptkdeals.com now offers that invitation to you. So which means you can become an affiliate partner and make anywhere from 30 to 40% on each sale that you make on shoptkdeals.com.
shoptkdeals.com, okay? And so listen, I'm excited to work with you guys. I'm excited to train you guys. Not only will I be training you, we'll be hosting webinars, sales calls, and all that to make sure that we're all successful and we keep all of these brands happy. So I want you guys to stop what you're doing now. Go on over to the website, shoptkdeals.com, hit join my sales team, and I will see you guys on our sales call, okay?
They called her the pride of Suffolk, undefeated, unbreakable. A black woman who turned fists into hope in a city built to deny both. Adele Johnson fought for money. She fought for family. She fought so her people could stand taller where they were told to stay small. Then she fell in love, Harold, and she laid the gloves down. That's when the city turned on her. Her father died suddenly. The men who ran Suffolk decided she wasn't allowed to walk away. The Chamber of Commerce fixed the fight. They needed her broken, not victorious. Now the future of an entire black community rests on one woman who has already lost everything. Adele Johnson is coming. Will you be ready? Bulky, Awkward, Beautiful by Julius Kane.